Okay, so today we will discuss a few topics that is time tracking first. So when you go to this admin console, so admin console issues, you can see the below time tracking. After priority, you can see time tracking. So how this time tracking will be work? So normally time track, when you click on time tracking, so only this you can see it like this, what is the working hours and what is per day, like weekly, how many days we will work. And so some default configuration, so we can see it here. The next, once it is on only, so if you click on deactive, it will be deactivated, like it is turned off. So time tracking is currently on. So once when this time tracking is on, so if you go to the system field, so in the system field you can see time tracking. Okay, so how this time tracking will be work? So I'll just open any of the project which is included this time tracking demo. So guys, you can see I open just demo projects. Okay, so I'll just open the project here, demo. If I go to project settings, screens. So I open bug screen. So in the bug screen, you can see time tracking. Okay, so I don't want to confuse you all. So just I'll remove this all. No need. Okay, so time tracking. So what I'll do, I'll remove this time tracking. Okay, when I open it now, click on it. If you see fixed version, priority, labels, attachment, linked issues, that's it. So after linked issues is nothing. So this linked issues issue also same. This is total is one field only. So after is nothing. So what I'll do is I will add time tracking. When we add time tracking, what fields will be enabled? See these two, original estimate and remaining estimate. Okay, so two fields are enabled, but in the backend we are added only one field. It's called time tracking, but instead of time tracking, these two fields is coming. So this is the scripted field. By default it is available. When you added time tracking, two fields will be enabled. Okay, so how this time tracking will be work? Then I'll create a ticket, time tracking test. So whenever any person is going to create a ticket, in his mind, any some time calculation is there, like what is the estimation time for this ticket. So maybe this will take 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours something, so they will add here. So we can add it, like suppose if I enter 5 weeks I can enter, or 5 days or 5 hours. Okay, so 5 weeks, 5 days of hours type. Okay, so I'll just add it like days. Okay, remaining estimate, say this remaining estimate, normally end of the time we can add it. Like remaining estimate means, suppose this is assignee will use it, like I am just creating a ticket with an original estimate, I'll assign to some person. So the person is removed, like completed the ticket in a 2 hours, the remaining estimation is like a 3 hours, 2 hours will come. So what I'll do is now, so I will remove, like see, you can see, read this and estimate of how much work remains until this issue will be resolved. So now we are not resolving, so we are just creating only. So just original estimate I'm just adding, then create it. So if I go to this ticket, guys can see estimated 1 week, remaining 1 week. Okay, so why it is 1 week is coming, I just enter 5 days only. So it means 5 days is, what is the 5 days means here? 5 days means 1 week. So the number of working per week is 5. So 5 will come. So if I enter, like suppose 4 days only will come. But 5 days means the 1 week will come. Suppose if I enter 6 days, it will come like 1 week or 1 day. Okay. So that is not important, but when you enter the days wise or week wise or something, so it will be adjusted time automatically. So, but the next how it will be work. So I'll just open it again. Just which person we need to log in. Okay. See, I created a ticket. So then what I'll do, I'll assign this ticket to Gautam. Okay. Then if I refresh this page, it is assigned to Gautam. Okay. So what Gautam will do, so he'll start working on it. Okay. Suppose to do or in progress or in review or whatever. Okay. So then click on done. So when you click on done, so you spend some time of this ticket to close, right? So then once ticket is closed, you'll click on this more button, log work. So if you click on a log work, time spent. So instead of 1 week, you just spend 2 days time. Okay, so 2 days time. So don't no need to change anything. So finish, just enter finish, just log. Okay, so now what will happen? Estimation is 1 week. Log work is only 2 days. Okay, next remaining work is 3 days. Still remaining 3 days is there. So if I in the 5 days estimation, so I just finished in the 2 days, 3 days is left still. Okay. And if you click on the log work, you can see time spent 2 days, just the enter finished. But suppose some cases in the one ticket only, the people will work on more, like more people will be work. So example, I just click on here, 4 days. Okay, create. So estimation now is a 4 days itself. Okay. So what they will do is I'll just click on it. I worked on it some. Okay. I'll assign myself. Then I'll worked on it. So I'm not able to fix this. Okay. So, but I spent 1 day time. So what I did, like I click on log work. I just enter 1 day time. Can't finish. So just I added, just click on log work. Okay. What happened now? See the time spent 1 day, what is my input, so they will add it here. So next I will assign this to same Gautam. Okay, assign. Okay, suppose if he started working on it and he can able to finish this. Okay, he just he finish this work, Gautam is finished this work, so he can enter the log work. So now the log work is already added, like estimated 4 days, remaining 3 days, logged 1 day. Who logged in 1 day? Administrator. Now Gautam will be added again. So I think he spent his 2 days time. So he spent 2 days time log. So now what happened? Gautam is spent 2 days time. I'm not added any comment, but administrator added 1 day, started work or something, is entered some information. So the time tracking you can see it here. Okay, so first thing is here, whenever we are creating a ticket, we can estimate some time to the people, the ticket. And if 1 person or 2 person or 3 person is worked on the ticket, so based on their time, so they will enter their log work, so that the manager will be track the work easily, like how much times they spent on the Jira or particular ticket based on this time tracking field. Suppose if this future is not there, suppose two people are worked on it, so then how to calculate it their time? Okay, so I just worked on, suppose some development, some testing work is there, so same ticket. Okay, so need to develop some page and need to test it something. So I just spent 1 hour time. Okay, so I developed it, the same ticket I assigned to the tester. A tester times spend some time like 30 minutes or something, then we close the ticket. But how to calculate it our work? So I'll just inform to my manager like I spent this time or this time I spent it, so he noted somewhere. It will not be there, like it is long process. So to every ticket I need to ping to the person, my manager, and next he saved somewhere and he forgot somewhere. So this is like old process. So that is the what like the Jira will come. So here this is the options, like whenever you spend time on this ticket you can log your work. Okay, so end of the day, so they can track everything, the reporting level, oh, it will come. So how much time you spent on it. So every end of the day, how many days you worked and how many hours you worked, it will come. Okay, so this is the use of time tracking. So this is the main important question in the time tracking. So they will ask like, what is the time tracking and how it is work and what is the color indication. So these three of type of questions will be work. Okay, so whenever we want a time tracking uh to be used, the the answer we need to tell like the time tracking field, so we need to add in the screens, so in the which screens the people they want. So when we add time tracking, so it will enable estimation and remaining work fields will be enabled. And once we enter the time, the estimation time will come in the sky blue color and remaining will come in the orange color. Log work will come on the green. So once ticket is closed, and in the more button we can click on log work, so that people will enter the log work, and so that we can track their log work in the anytime in this ticket. So the color indication is important, like sky blue, orange, and green. Okay, so this is, and one more thing. So I'll just go to the permission scheme. Guys, can you see here? Work on issue option is there. So you can see ability to log work, ability to log work done against an issue only useful if time tracking is turned on. But suppose these two people like worked on issue, as of now added two people. So what I'll do, I'll just remove this. Okay, edit permissions, remove. Just I have just removed. Now if I click on create button, so this time tracking will be there. Okay, so I'll enter 3 hours. Whatever, I'll enter something. So then I open it. So I just started working on it. Okay. But if I click on more, see the log work option is not be here. And if I click on the same, if I open it with a Gautam also for, no, it's not be there. Why? So because the time tracking, we can log the work when we have this work on issue permission only, or else we cannot see that. Okay, so only who are having permission work on issues, the person only can able to log the work. Okay, so I'll do one thing here. So I'll just change to Gautam permissions. So I added Gautam into application role users only, but I provided to administrator. So now if I refresh my I'm in the administrator place. So if I click on more, I can see log work, but still Gautam cannot see it because Gautam in the user and user don't have work on issue permission, so they cannot enter. So maybe there is a chance to ask these questions also, but I cannot see log work in the more button. So what is the reason? So it means whenever you have a permissions on work on issue permission, so then only you can. Okay, so if you have work on issue permission, then only the user can able to log the work, or else they cannot. Okay, this is what next. issue linking. So issue linking is very simple one. So if you are this ticket, if you click on more, you can see link option. Okay, so if you want to link this ticket to some other tickets, first of all you need to link issue permissions. Okay, so when who are having this link issue permission, the person only can able to link. So as of now this ticket is nothing, so it is empty. So if I click on it, if I click on link Jira issue, so this is the option will become. So this is the blocks with some other, or clone with some other, or duplicate, or this is related to some other ticket. So if you click on this issue drop down, all project issues will come, like not only demo. I mean the demo, but you can link with a demo ticket or other projects tickets also you can able to link. So I'll select a demo 2, then click on link. So you can see related to these two. Suppose what is this and why this link should become. Suppose one person is raised. Suppose one person is want to create a project in Jira. So mistakenly he created a 2 ticket, or else from his team members 2 people will be created a ticket, so that we cannot work on 2 tickets. Like one we can close it, and the closed ticket will link to this one ticket that which is a duplicate. Okay, so suppose example, I have a 2 tickets. Suppose this is a demo, is a development project. Suppose I have a other project for the testing. So whenever one ticket is created for development and testing, so the both will be related. Okay, so to track the ticket simply we can link the ticket to one with to other ticket, so that we can track the tickets easily with a linked one. Suppose this is related to this ticket, so that I can easily capture. Suppose I have a development ticket. If I open it, where is a testing ticket? So I want to catch like simple way. So this is only simple way. Like when you are linked the ticket to the testing ticket, in a future you can simply access the ticket with help of this issue link, please. Okay, so if link is not there, so I need to check some entire Jira instance, where is this related testing ticket or something. So this linking is very useful in the organization. So we can link the eh, many times like this. So just if you go to more and we can link it. But what is the use of this backend link option? So instead of this 4, we can create it to a number of links types. So example, I have blocks, clone, duplicate related to. And what I'll add it like test. First is the name. Okay. Test by test 2. Like, see, you can simply you can do this like 1 second. Only relates to is the same. Both are, if it is related to A to B or B to A is the same. Duplicate means it's a name is duplicate. It's a duplicate is one. Duplicate is duplicate by. See, suppose A ticket is duplicates with a B, or B is duplicate by with a A. Okay. See, I don't want to confuse it. So I'll show it here. I'll just click on link. I'll just selected duplicate. Okay. So this is a duplicate ticket with a RM5 example. So now what happened? Issue link. This is a duplicate. This is a related to. If I open duplicates ticket, see from the RM5 is duplicate by. Okay. So reverse link, it will come like this. If I open demo 4 is duplicates to RM5, but RM5 is duplicates by demo 4. Just reverse one. Okay. Now you can create it like the test is test by and test 2, or else I just enter test. It's whatever. Okay. Okay. There enter like this test by. Okay. So now whenever you added a names here, if I click on link, now that test and test by will come. Okay. So this option in the backend, which is helpful for to add a new issue link names, so that the same will be reflected to the Jira instance when the people are linking. Okay, so this is the use of these two. Okay. So I'll give you the notes about these two. Okay. So second one, so today this topic is we'll go to RM projects again. See guys, who people are not completed the workflows, the people will not understand this coming topic. And but you can listen it like when you are practicing workflow well, then only you'll understand this topic. Okay. So first of all, I'll go to the workflow. I'll click on a new resource. Okay. So whenever I'll click on a new resource, okay. So if I click on this transition, so the right side this is open, like properties, a triggers, a condition, validation, push function like this. Okay. Suppose if I click on a condition, the new page will be open and I can see what are the conditions we have here. So if I click on add condition, then so I have these options. Okay, that's fine. The next I'll click on validation. If I click on add validator, so I have only two validators. Then I'll click on a push function. So in the push function, I already have a 5 push function. If you see already 5 push function is there. This is the default push functions and don't worry about it. Okay. Then in the right side, I can have options add push function. So I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 push functions I have here. Okay. So in the workflows, what we are created like these workflows like status transitions earlier, this is a basic workflow. Okay. And in the still in the workflows, we have these topics like whenever you click on it, the create transitions only validation push functions properties available. But after the transition, so we have like condition and triggers also, like any transition you click on it and you can see it. Okay. So while going to new to pending resumes, if I have any conditions, any validations, any push function, so we can add it in this transition. Okay. So before that, first of all, when I open it, I can see few here like push function 6 I have these two and conditions have these. So but how these organizations will be work means these conditions and validation push functions are limited by default. Okay, so very less option. Because that's why people definitely they will use few of the add-ons, the plug we call like in the demo section we discussed about add-ons or plugins. Okay, so the both are same. Some people they'll call as add-ons, some people they'll call as plugins. The both are same. When we install related to workflows, the futures will be increased. Okay. So what I'll do is like I'll tell you here how to create a plugins today. So first click on admin console, then go to manage apps. When you click on manage apps, by default, you can go to the find new apps place, which is an Atlassian marketplace. So this is exactly like a Play Store in our organization. So we have a Google Play Store, right? So if you want any new app in your mobile, what you will do? So just you will open your Play Store and just you will click on type it that add like app name, then you install it. Same here. This is an Atlassian marketplace where we can install the plugin. So plugins means same, it's a apps in your mobile. So when you install any app in your mobile, so the some of the features will become, so you will use it that app. So same here, we can install this add-on so that the same options will be enabled my Jira, so that I can use that. So by default we have a like few of the add-ons. That is like if I click on all categories, so this is a category wise where you want like is a workflow level, a screens level, a project level, that category wise. And we can see here free or paid. So if you want a free only, so you can use it this free. If you want a paid one only will come. Still, if you want like all, like paid and free you want, like you can select it paid and free. This is paid by Atlassian, so it is own Atlassian company plugins will become. Okay, so you can enter anything. Like now I want related to a workflow, so that if you don't have any plugin name, so what plugins I need to install, I don't know. So that case is first option. The people they will do is the raise a request in the community place. So this is Atlassian community. Okay, so this is the link community.atlassian.com. So once you join in the organization also, if you have any questions, so you can log into this URL, then log in, ask the community, ask the question. Okay, so if you click on the question, first you need to log in it actually. Once we logged in, so I just logged in, wait. So it will ask like Jira Software Cloud or Jira like Oops Xenia Service Management or Jira Server like this. Okay, I don't want this like a find other product something. So you can write it like Jira Software, which is a data center. Okay, where is hosted data center? So we can add a questions here, questions and details. Okay, so that the people will be answer your questions like how they're answered here. You can see many of the questions you can see. So the people will be answered. This is all is questions only. Okay, so this is all is questions. So whenever suppose zero automation task less than 365 days, some questions is having. So the people will be answered like this. Suppose you just add it here, like ask the community. So I want to increase my workflow condition validation post function and which plugins is better, so that the people will be help here. People means like suppose this community atlassian.com, so anyone can able to answer it. Most of the like Jira administrator, anyone from Atlassian team member also, they will answer your questions here. So next, suppose or else you can click on it here category. So I'll just go to workflow. Just click on workflow. The related workflow plugins only will be come here. Okay. See, Jira workflow toolbox. One is famous. Jira workflow, PowerScript, Jira workflow automation, like. Okay, but I'll just tell you here which is a famous, like JSU is a one, and Jira workflow extension for Jira something, say JWT or something, JWT1. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just type it here JSU. This is name is JSU automation suite for Jira workflow. Okay, before this is Jira suite for Jira workflow like this, but recently they changed the name. So when you enter JSU, this is the plugin which is helpful for to like increased these workflow options. Next is Jira workflow toolbox, and next is Jira Misc workflow extension. So these three plugins is very important. So people they will use it like workflows level most of time these plugins only. So I'll just go to the JSU, and if I click on it, maximum 18,000 people are using this JSU, right? Next, Jira workflow toolbox. Jira workflow toolbox, you can see it here. This is some 433 ratings only. So this is Jira Mix workflow extension. This is a plugin 18,388 people are using. Okay. I'll just call JMW. But no organization will use all three. Okay, so once you join in the organization, suppose A organization will be use JSU, or B organization they will use JWT or anything. So we can't decide it one here. But suppose if you join in the organization, so you just suppose we practice with a JSU, but the organization using JWE. The functionalities are same, the plugins only differences. If you confuse anywhere, you can tell the people, so your manager or something. So earlier I worked with the JSU, I've not used a JMWE. But if you give a 1 or 2 days time, so I will learn it, I will work on it. But 1 or 2 days time is very, very enough. Okay. Suppose if you open, so I'll just go to the JSU. But why we'll go to the JSU only? JWE need a some coding knowledge to work on it. So it depends with some coding part. So that's the reason most of the people they will use a JSU. I'll just enter here JSU. If I click on it, you can see it here JSU. And when you expand this, you can see it here right side down, support and issues, full pricing like this. If you click on support and issues thing, so this will be open in the marketplace.atlassian.com direct link. So we can see all like what is the overview of it. Like we can see, read the documentations, all we can see the pictures and everything. If you click on the documentation, you can download it and version history. This is all we can see it here. All plugins are same. So reviews or pricings, how many users you have. So based on that, the pricing will become. So support. If you have any questions to these peoples, you can email to the vendor or submit a support request to them. Versions or install all. And if even if I click on support JMWE, if I click on support and versions, sorry, support and issues, same, it will be open JSU. This is Appfire only, this is Appfire only. So same companies developed a tool. So earlier it is a different, but recently Appfire is purchased these add-ons, so they are supporting to the all the peoples. Okay, so companies are same. Okay, so Appfire only, this is a Appfire, but different pricing things or different process to be the, but the work functionality is same. Okay, so here to work on it and little coding knowledge required. If I open a pictures, you can see when you are click on it and a post function place, you can see all of this like this. But when you click on it, you just need to be add the little coding type. It's required. See, escalated for 24 hours, like issue escalated. Some syntax type coding is required for this JMW. Okay, but it is a very simple. If you see 1 or 2 times, you will understand easily. Okay, so 1 second, I'll just pictures, see like this. Okay, if you want to capture issue key, you need to add it like open and close bracket issue key, so that issue key will be captured like this. So it's a syntax type coding. Okay, so that's why the people will avoid, but still more people will be use it, but it's not mandatory. So this also the people will be used, and that is also will be used, and we will discuss about this. So this is coding is 0, and no need to write anything or coding or something. Okay, so we'll use this JSU and how it will be affected. But how to install this JSU in my system? Okay, so it is very, very simple. In the find new apps place, just enter JSU. I'll just enter JSU. When it is come here, you just click on free trial. It's a very simple. Just click on free trial, accept and install. So it is installed only. So in the still in the manage apps, you can see this JSU, but one options is enabled like earlier only free trial buy now. But once is installed, the manage option will become. Okay. So in a few seconds, the get license option will become. So we just install it, but we are not enter any licenses. If purchase license, we can enter it directly, but we don't have purchased it. So next step, once is installed, what will happen? So once you install it, you just go to the manage apps. Click on manage apps. The install plugins you can see here. See, if you go to the in your mobile, if you go to Play Store, if you install app, where it will come on your home page, home screen. Okay, you can use it. This find new apps like a Play Store, the manage apps like is our phone home screen. So it will come to here. So this is a default plugins, Atlassian troubleshoot and support automation, cloud migration assistant, which is when we are install the Jira, it will come. But now is automation for Jira is visible here. So it is, I installed it. what are the plugins are installed in your system. So that will come to the manage apps. Okay, so once you join any organization also, if you want to see what plugins the organization are using, you have to go this place, manage apps, click on it. Okay. Okay, so it here, but if I click on it, if I click on it now, these type of screens will become like free trial, buy now, and get started, or uninstall or disable. Okay, so whenever you install any app, so if you want to uninstall, same you can go and uninstall option. So that uninstall options will be here and disable. So we cannot uninstall. Suppose I don't want to work on the functionality, so we can. But still, if I refresh this push function, the options still be the option is increase. See, so copy and move. Earlier, the push function only five or six, but now so most of the options are enabled here. And in the validation also earlier is two. If I refresh it, see it is increased. In the condition also earlier is here, but if you still more will be increased. But whenever any plugins is installed, the end of the option, so you can see JSU or JWE or something. So any if you install, so the option will become like this. Options are increased. But to work on this option, so we need to get the licenses. So what I'll do, I'll just get the free trial, get the licenses. So without licenses, the options will be not work. Okay. So I just generate a license, copy these licenses, but even apply license will become, so we'll see it will be redirected or not. So these plugins development companies is big companies, but starting stage only few of the people they'll start it. Like if I it's not redirected, so I'll just paste it here. Licenses. Oh God, it's not copied then. The all the plugins, all the licenses will be go to the same atlassian.com. So where we are install, where we are get these Jira licenses. If I go to like my license part, if I go to the free trial, Jira automation one, copy, update, close. So now it's a valid one, and so we can able to use this now. This is 23 May 2023. Okay, so this uh data center, so any licenses like a data center license or plugin license only 1 month a test trial only. So after that the people need to purchase it. Okay, so if I refresh it, the options are enabled here, right? And suppose if I disable it, okay, if I click on disable, uninstall means completely it will be uninstalled. If but if I click on disable, so the app will be disabled and the functionalities will not work. Okay, I'll re-enable it and send a feedback. So I just disable this, but if I refresh this page now, so the options will be not be here again. Okay, so everything is same as usual before, but still the plugins is available my place. My managed place, the plugins is enabled, plugins is there, but I disable the plugin. So disable means the functionalities will be there as usual, the data will not loss or something, nothing. So but we can cannot use this. Okay, but still if I click on it again, if I want to re-enable, so I can enable it. So if I click on enable it, and again the app will be enabled, and the functional the functions I can use it again, same as usual. Okay, see, same again it will become. Okay, suppose guys, I have a thing here. I'll go to the versions, the JSU version, click on versions. So what is the latest versions here? I can see like what is the older version or something, previous version or something. So latest is 2.42.0. Which version I installed? 2.42.0. So it's a latest. So it means whenever if you are in the find new, if you want to install any of the plugin, okay, so any of the plugin, maybe I'll open like CMJ. So I'll tell you what is the CMJ later, but yes, I'm just taking this. So I've just click on CMJ. Okay. If I click on it, the latest version is, sorry, 1 second. I'll just open to support and issues versions. 61 versions are there. The latest version is 6.13.0. Okay. So 6.13.0 is the latest version, but it will be here, like which is what is the cloud version or what is the server, what is the data center version. Data center, if I use it like after 800 or 960 below, this version will be applied. But if I use it like 7 version only, this will be supported. Like, okay. So after 12.13, 8 version should be there. Okay. So whatever data center that is based on the data center version only. So these plugins version will be supported. But now I'm using 9.4 something. So it will be used like latest one also. It's fine. But if I install directly here, if I click on free trial directly, this 9.6.13.0 will be installed. But I'm planning to install this one 6.12.0. Okay, I'm planning to install 6.12.0 instead of 6.13.0. I want to install 6.12.0. How to install particular version only? So this is also interview question. How to install a Jira plugin? We just tell them like if you go to admin console, manage apps, then we can see find new apps. Just enter the plugin name, click on a free trial so that plugins will be installed. Then next, we can go to the manage apps, and if you have a licenses, we can enter the license there so that we can use it. The next question he will ask like, when I use these options, the latest version is installing, but I want to install a particular version. Also, the person will be asked another thing, how many way to install Jira plugins. So there is a two waves. One is like find new apps place, we can. The next option, just go to the manage apps directly. We can upload an app option. Okay, so how this upload app and will be work. So whenever you want to install any plugin, that is the latest one also, like older one also, like new one also, anything. If I want to 6.12.0, you can click on this download button. So the software will be downloaded here. Or else you can click on this try. Okay. Or else instead of downloading, just click on download button, copy link address. Okay. Copy link address. Go to this here now. Click on upload app. Choose file from your computer. So you can which one you downloaded, you can select that, open it, and you can upload it. Okay, but my organization is not accepting to download, but I don't want to download it. Okay, so that case, upload app, instead of choose a file, enter which we are copied from here. Instead of downloading, I'm just take copy of this link address, so that when I enter this link address, Jira will be go here and it will download it automatically. So you can do anything, copy link address and paste it here, or click on from my computer, choose a file. Okay, then you can click on upload. I'm not choosing a file now. Just enter this URL, then click on upload. So what will happen now? This CMJ. Okay, so what the plugins? Configuration manager for Jira plugin will be installed, which is a selected version only. Okay, 6.12.0 only will be installed. Okay, so this is the two ways we can install. From the find new app, just enter the name and click on free trial so that it will install directly. But that case, latest one only will be installed. But if you want to install any particular version, so the people will be using this upload app button. CMJ it's a very famous plugin. So I'll just tell you later what is the use of this. But when you install CMJ, supporting, so few other plugins also will be installed. Okay, so I'll just show you like what are the plugins will be come. It's a bundled plugin. So 3 or 4 plugins will be installed when we install this CMJ. And whenever you are here, so you just click on data center. So data center, you can see the pricing details here. So you can use it, generate a free trial, and instead of generating here like CMJ, see, when I install CMJ, integrated checker for Jira, power admin for Jira, and configuration manager core bundle, and configuration manager Jira SPI bundle. So this is the 4 plugins which is related to a CMJ only. Okay, so but I've seen latest version is not required this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll apply the licenses. So the license is empty here now. So I'll just go to this place, buy it, try it for free. Start a free trial. It will take you same myatlassian.com again, and agree the terms and condition. Click on generate a licenses. So once you click on these licenses, copy this license part and paste it here. Update. Just close it. Once I'll refresh this page. Guys, you can see install version 6.12.0 only is here. 6.12.0 is installed. 1 second. The remaining 4 plugins are supporting to this other one. So data center update available. So still it is paid update. Okay. See, whenever you enter license for CMJ, you no need to enter for these other ones. Okay, so it will automatically take it. But this is like bundle plugins for CMJ. So this is some supporting plugins for the CMJ, but still it is asking the updates are available or something. So because so whenever any new version will become, so it will become like this update option. The same option it will not come for automation. So automation only trial expiring or buy now. But remaining update available, update available. So what is this update available means? So whenever these updates are available, so you can see the install version 143.2 something like 1.443.2, but available version 1.450. So whenever this latest add like latest version is available, it will come like this. 8.12 is the installed one, but 8.20 is available. Okay, so we can upgrade it. But still, suppose CMJ, if I want to see install version now 6.12.0, which is I took it from here. So that is only I'm able, I can see it here. If I go to the versions, click on all versions. See 6.12.0, but latest 6.13.0, middle lot of things. But same again, I want to upgrade it to 6.12.5. The same thing. I need to come here. 6.12.5. I need to download a copy link address. I need to upload app, enter this URL. So that what will happen now if I click on upload it, 6.12.5 will be installed. Okay, so instead of, but if I want to upgrade to latest version directly, it's nothing, just simple options. Whenever you are here, just click on update. So it will be updated to latest version immediately. So let's see this. If you are here, click on here update or here. So both are same. So click on update. So whenever you click on this update, the version, these add-ons will be updated to latest version automatically. But again, if you don't want to go latest, if you want to go to middle of this version or any of the version, same again, click on copy link address, just paste it here. Upload app, paste there, upload it. So that selected version only will be installed. Okay, let's try this. Same configuration manager now. 613.0. And earlier, these two plugins, below these two plugins, integrated checker, power admin. So it's showing the error, data center update available or something, blah, blah, blah. But now it is clean. Okay. So the use of the plugin we'll discuss later. If you want to update these plugins also simple. We can click on update like this. Okay. But CMJ will become here. See, if you click on admin console, earlier the system is a last option, but now configuration manager will come. So this uses we'll discuss later. But as of now, this JSU one, so which is will come here in the push functions, condition and validations. Okay. Um, Okay. So in the add-ons place, we have a two options again, audit log. So whenever you click on audit logs and who is installed, these install add-ons or upgrade add-ons, so everything will be come here. So if anyone install, anyone shut down it or anyone did anything, so the complete plugins audit log they can see, we can see here. Suppose some plugin, some one person is came and he upgraded the plugin. So it is affected to some way. So you can track it the added log here. So who upgraded the add-on or something. So Jira update check. Suppose when these options we can discuss later, the options whenever Jira upgrading time. So these options will be useful. Then settings. So settings we can enable notifications, allow users to request apps or contact Atlas and Marketplace. So you can enable or disable these options from here. Next is enter safe mode. So enter safe mode means sometimes suppose my Jira is working very slow, but I don't know which is the Jira issue or plugin issue. So that case, if you click on enter safe mode, all plugins will be disabled, which is outside Jira. So that if still the performance issue will be there, so it means like the issue is a Jira. If it is not the issue is happened, the issue with the plugin. So one by one plugins we can enable it and we can reproduce that issue so that we can get to know like where is the issue. So enter safe mode means just it's a without plugins the Jira will be work. Okay, the plugins functionalities will not work. That is a safe mode. Okay, so this is also interview question. So how to enter a Jira safe mode? Okay, so just answer is in admin console system, we can go to the manage apps. In the below, we can see enter safe mode. So when we click on enter safe mode, all plugins will be disabled and only Jira will be open without any plugins functionalities. Okay, so that is options here. Mm.